you the sauce when you on my line. Late night trying to cuff, I just wanna get them to slide. Capture all these moments, I'm so haunted. So many nights alone, focus like witches.
Wait a minute.
One of the things about this situation that's going on with Joy Taylor is the fact that this happens all the time. It happens every day. But we are making it out to be bigger than what it is. Not saying that what is happening here is right or wrong, because everybody has their own perspective on it. But I watched Cam Newton. Yeah, you were having a discussion about her.
The statements and how do you fend yourself? Now, granted, anything in the court of law has its restraints.
Mm-hmm.
How did I wake up?
Can you verify this bottle?
And expressing certain things that you just felt like didn't kind of line up with folks coming at her for specific reasons, and you expressed your disdain towards Mr. Whitlock, stating that he pretty much didn't have the right to speak on this. He didn't have the right to pretty much say the shit that he was saying out his mouth, because quite frankly, you being rich and having certain celebrity, you're looking at him like he's lesser than you. So I could say there's a number of reasons why you pretty much are attacking him. But one of the main reasons why I think that you're going at him is because his name is circulating in the algorithm.
Today we're going to learn a new word. It's called no.
Your job is to cover stories. Well, you transitioned over to doing podcasts and to reacting to videos, to interviewing people, to talking about life and things of that nature. So I can understand why this would be a nice little tidbit for you. But come on, bro. You're This is what I want to say to both of y'all.
Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay. Let it happen.
Cam, if you're going to be doing this, man, you got to be unbiased. See, there's dozens of us, including myself, that has spoken on her. And we've spoken on her for a various amount of reasons. When all the evidence comes out, we're going to know whether or not she's guilty or innocent. But if you're going to cover this and talk about it, make sure that you're getting all your information correct, that you read through all of it. I didn't. I don't give a shit too much about it. Because the way I look at it is she just another one of them chicks that had the privilege to use her body to get to where she is, and her lust and her sin has pretty much got her here. I already did a whole live on it. As far as him, the other guy, I don't even know who he is. I mean, because like to the people watching, I don't really be caring too much about a lot of these people. Y'all not putting money in my pocket. Why would I care about your lifestyle and shit like that? But it's the fact that you came across my social media platform that I'm addressing it. I think both of you guys are corny in your own way. I think Cam, I think you corny because you sound more like you are trying to defend something that you don't understand. it seems more like you may have had some personal interactions with this person and you're kind of advocating for this, but that's just alleged. We don't really know how much you know. Hollywood, all of y'all be sleeping around with each other, so there's really no telling. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if you did crack her a couple times, but to be sitting up here trying to give, it sounds like you giving one side saying, well, until this is this, then y'all need to shut the fuck up and nobody should be talking about her. It's hard to look past or take women serious because of their looks. We look at we're visual creatures. Of course, we look at that first. And no one is saying that women are dumb or they're incapable of having these jobs. But if we're being completely honest, how many of these women really go into this type of work and they didn't have to do something strange for a piece of change? I listened to her talk on a video, and the way that she was describing whether or not she would get married, and she don't sound like somebody that is up to par, or she seems like she's a fucking headache, to be honest with you.
Can I try one of these?
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth. So I've got a burger ready to go for you.
First time ever done.
And if she's innocent, she's innocent. But I highly doubt it. Based on just what I've heard, you can tell a lot about a person by how they talk. And whether or not this was old, it don't really make a difference. Both of y'all up here going back and forth now. For what, really? That woman, what that woman got to do with you or him? Or is there more that we don't know about? Everybody's gonna have an opinion on her. You think she's gonna be the last person that's up here getting exposed for some shit? She's not the first and she's not the last. But I do find it hilarious. I know this is just buzzing for everybody. So you want to hear what folks got to say about it. But it's like, damn, come on, bro. She ain't the only one that do this shit. She's just one of the few that's getting caught for it. So now we got to sit back and listen to weeks and weeks and weeks about threats and briberies and other alleged shit that happened within that circle of people that she's associating herself with. What are we really trying to figure out? That's what I want to know. What are we trying to figure out? Is Skip Bayless a desperate, lonely guy who can't get ass, so he spent or was trying to pay for box from a chick that didn't want to do with him? Is she cruddy and crooked, and is she for the street? What are we trying to figure out? What is the prize from it? What do we get from figuring out the truth or finding out the truth about if she is who she is? Let's say she is who she is. Then what? What are you going to say then? Y'all still going to be going back and forth arguing over this? What happens after we find out she's innocent or guilty? Does that change anything? Does that change the landscape of how you treat people and who gets what position and who doesn't? Does it really make a big deal? Y'all up here arguing and going back and forth because you see the paycheck. You know damn well people want to see drama. They want to see y'all niggas going at it. And that's exactly how you're acting. I get it though. this ain't it. She ain't it. She really ain't worth all of this energy though. But I mean, that's just my opinion. You see her every day, bro. Both of y'all, especially you. You got all these kids, bro. You already know what's up. That's why I can't stand folks like him who have platforms and your history is fucking horrible. It don't really seem like you learned from any of your shit. How are you sitting up here trying to be all high and mighty, giving other people tips and chastise other people when the way that your lifestyle is set up ain't really that great either? Maybe you do good in certain aspects, but come on, man. Y'all be tripping me out with that shit. I mean, I'm just saying though.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.